Everyone focuses on protecting faraway places like the Amazon rainforest, but if you look closely in your own backyard, you'll find rivers, springs, and other wild places that need to be protected too.
Hi, my name is Ava.
Hi, I'm Erin.
I'm Mallory, and I've lived in Florida my whole life.
And I haven't been to a lot of the places we've gone this week.
People think of Florida as the hot state with theme parks, alligators, vacation homes on the beach, and hurricanes. It sometimes feels like the wild parts of Florida, like the springs, are a secret.
Over the next 3 days, we're going to paddle 50 miles from the Rainbow River Head Springs to the Gulf of Mexico. This is an important part of the Florida Wildlife Corridor.
The Florida Wildlife Corridor is this living, breathing, green system that is hidden in our own backyards. The biggest threat to its existence is not recognizing that it's there, because we'll keep building our roads and keep building our developments in a way that will cut the corridor to smaller and smaller pieces.
It's been too long that what people's mind of an explorer is someone who looks like me. But the truth is, we're all explorers, and to have 3 young girls carry that image, that's going to be really empowering and help inspire the next generation of explorers and conservationists.
Take me back to where the sun shines.
Our guide this week is Lars Anderson.
I've been paddling these rivers of Florida since I was a teen. But as a professional guide, I've been doing it for 24 years. I'm guessing the Withlacoochee rainbow system several hundred times, and it never gets old. For me, the passion that's really driving this is teaching people about their own waterways and their own land.
I feel super excited for these next 3 days. I'm super excited for the rest of the week. I feel like I need a new word for excited.
First day on the water, guys.
Adventure Day 1 expedition. Today we started in the Rainbow River and then we paddleboarded all the way down to the Withlacoochee.
In the Rainbow River, you could see just straight down, and you could see like the turtles and all the fish just swim right under you.
Oh, look how blue it is. It's so pretty.
Where's the turtle?
Oh, the water looks gorgeous.
Florida springs are so unique. We have 1,021 springs in Florida. Rainbow Spring is one of the larger ones. The Florida aquifer is unique among some because it is replenished with the rainfall. So it's just this beautiful, renewable, recharging resource. But even so, we're just not really respecting it to any extent.
Oh, look, there are 2 wood ducks.
Yes. A wood duck with her baby.
Yes. They're all bumping into each other.
That's so cute.
It's raining. Look at that rainbow. It's so bright. Oh my gosh. Rainbow River. It's so pretty. Can you tell us about the grass that's here?
This is some of the most diverse freshwater habitats in the world. Most of what we're passing right now is called Sagittaria. They all evolved out on land, so they still have flowers. And if you pick one of those flowers up and smell it, it smells really sweet, really good. Once they hit the surface, they have to really attract the pollinator quickly.
Where the Rainbow River and the Withlacoochee River met, it was really cool to see because you look down and it's clear, and then in that second you can't see through, and you could see like this kind of boundary right where the connection is made.
Today I felt really like a little mini adventurer. Just being able to be out there when nobody else was out there, it just kind of made it seem like more wild and like untouched.
End of day 1, I feel really happy and excited. So I'm definitely really curious and really excited for the next few days.
We're spending most of our time paddling, but it's important to protect the land around this water. On the Rainbow River, we paddled right by a gap in the corridor that we need to save. We're trying to connect and protect the corridor here in Denellen. The corridor is not something we need to build, it's already there. We just have to protect it.
Hi. Hi.
How are ya?
Good, how are you, Mallory?
This morning we went to see camera traps, which was super cool.
This is what wild Florida actually looks like. It's always beautiful to be out here, right? I mean, even when it's, 100 degrees and mosquitoes are biting you and it's like, but it's still a beautiful thing to be out there. Well, this is cool. Come here, look at this. What is that?
Turtle hole?
Oh, it's a gopher tortoise hole. So how do we figure out where to put the camera? Like, why don't we put up a camera here, or why not over there, or
Do you
over there?
observe where animals like to go?
Like
and,
tracks or
spy or
Yes. So, who wants to open the first camera? And then pull the camera out. And we could check it here, but let's go and check it over by the Jeep. You can open it up. Or face recognition, but I'm sweating so much it may not recognize me.
Gopher. Is that the gopher?
That's a gopher tortoise. Right? So you saw the home, and there's a video proof of the gopher tortoise. That's you guys. When you actually have the pictures and you're able to tell the story, it makes a huge difference, right? It's like you make an impact. There's a huge population in Florida that has no idea this is happening. Now, let me show you the story, right? And so this is where the cameras really tell a really. So that's the mama panda, right? And we got her to photograph her, and we got to photograph her kittens.
Oh my goodness. William taught us so much about the Florida Panthers and how putting these cameras out can really affect how the lawmaking process works and how they can persuade the lawmakers to put a certain wildlife crossing in a certain place.
After checking the camera traps with William, we got back onto the Withlacoochee.
When we were on the Withlacoochee River, it was very windy, there was a lot of turns, it was kind of like a maze.
The Withlacoochee water was more tannic. From the surface it looks like an orangey brown color, but when you touch it, it's still transparent.
Oh, it's like rocky down here.
The limestone is, especially down along the barge canal, is some of the oldest exposed rock in Florida. All right, so we're coming up on the canal now. For centuries, everybody thought there was a natural crossing of Florida, and eventually they figured out that there wasn't a natural one, so then they started devising ideas of making a canal across the state.
Even though the barge canal seemed wild in the moment, it was actually man-made. It was made so that there would be a waterway for boats to cross Florida. It was never finished though, and left an almost too perfect scar across a third of Florida.
There was lots of wind, so that was a little more difficult. My arms were a little sore trying to keep up, and I did fall in one time, but it's okay. The only thing that had to be sacrificed was my beef jerky.
After paddling the barge canal, we had to pull our boats out of the water and drive around a huge berm that blocked our path to the rest of the Withlacoochee. Once we launched again, we paddled down the river to Yankeetown.
Take me back. Take me back.
I've been feeling really good about the expedition. I've been getting closer to people. It's becoming to feel more like a home, like a family to me, honestly. And it's really beautiful to see how nature can bring everyone together.
What I'm really looking forward to still is just being able to meet the original trekkers that did expeditions before, Mallory, Joe, and Carlton. I just think it'll be really cool since we're kind of the next generation of them. I'm really excited to meet them and be able to learn from them.
Today's Friday.
It's Friday.
Oh, today's Friday? I thought it was Thursday. I'm losing track of the days. The sky does look really pretty this morning, you know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Carlton. Mallory.
Hey, I'm
Hi.
Mallory.
Hey,
Mallory, nice to meet you.
Let's go climb the tower.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, no.
Breeze.
Does anybody want to look through binoculars at anything? See the roseate spoonbills, guys?
Yeah.
What are they?
Roseate spoonbills.
spoonbill. The tricolor flew that way. There's still a great egret over there.
When we went on that first expedition in 2012, We were hoping to try to give a lift to this idea of a connected corridor in Florida. And to be here 10 years later and to see this idea still being alive and still growing, and to see the next generation starting to carry this forward, it gives me huge hope that we're actually going to save this place.
It's so cool to be at the edge of the Gulf where you've come down the river and now you're just thinking about that transition all the way out to the Gulf.
Right there. Oh, did you see that lightning?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's moving. Like that storm's moving.
Wow, pretty bad in here.
You got a fly on your left cheek.
Yeah.
And on your hat.
And on your shoulder.
And on your left arm.
It's still on your hat.
Yeah, they've really honed in on us now.
After escaping the bugs at the end of our sunrise hike with the original trekkers, we headed back to the Withlacoochee River to finish our journey to the Gulf.
One of the things I love about Florida is the freshwater and saltwater connection. A big part of our expeditions has been paddling different rivers across the state. The rivers really represent life. It's a chance to kind of see that connection from the aquifer to the surface water and flow with it, and then see where its ultimate destination is.
I'm really wanting to learn from these girls. I want to see this landscape through their eyes so that I can be inspired and understand how the up and coming generation is seeing these places. This is their backyard. They're from here. And it's going to be really cool just to paddle beside them and to share stories and to learn about what they've experienced in the past 2 or 3 nights out here.
Comes the rain again. Paddling with the original trekkers was really fun. I feel like we all had this really good connection. We could relate. And so when we got to be with them, it was just like we're together in this.
Yeah, there's spoonbills and wood storks in this cypress tree. Carlton, you see them? Right behind you.
4. Yeah, they're a bunch.
Look on the left side, Mallory. They're
Yeah.
everywhere.
That's amazing.
Did you see that one? Did you see that one go right over? Now we got them on both sides of it. We're like threading the needle between 2 daddy storms.
Yeah, where were we paddle somewhere?
And we're going on to the Gulf.
To the Gulf!
Snacks, snacks, snacks.
You have to be able to keep up to flip me.
Catch me if you can.
Do we have? We're so close. We're literally, taste the water, it's really salty.
When I stepped out of my kayak on the beach at the end of the trip, I felt like overwhelmed because I felt proud of myself and I felt happy that we all made it. Through all the challenges and like the highs and the lows of the expedition, we all were able to come together and like reach the end.
The thought was that the 3 original trekkers would be in some way trying to inspire the next generation, but of course it really worked in reverse.
Marin and Ava have been awesome. It's only been like 4 days, but I love them so much. And I hope we can all be together again.
One of the hardest things I've noticed about kind of adulthood is it's easy to give up hope, and that's the thing that we can least afford to lose is our hope.
They're going to carry these stories the rest of their life, and I'm going to carry, my memories of being out there with the rest of my life too. It's just, it goes both ways.
It's important that we keep as much of Florida wild and protected as possible so that future generations are able to see and experience the Florida that I do and that I get to enjoy every day.
To be able to travel from the Rainbow River all the way down to the Gulf Coast and see this connected, vibrant wildlife corridor in their own backyards, they're going to be the champions for its future. Maybe more than in a long time, I feel like this Florida Wildlife Corridor can be saved.
I want to be a role model to a few other kids and inspire people to actually get out of their houses, go explore, and try to protect all of our nature that we have left.
Once you've immersed yourself into these places and taken that journey that connects from one place to the next, and you see it there, you're going to share that story for the rest of your life.
Take me back home. Paradise, paradise, paradise. You take me back to paradise.